When you come to a place like this, you are the one that is going to connect to it spiritually. Fire is a fire, but it's a man that makes that sacred. It's how you use that. A mountain is a mountain until you as a man declare the sacredness. Then you connect.
The White Mountain Petroglyphs were placed here perhaps several hundred years ago by unknown Native American artists. The markings have traveled through time to educate and inspire us. Unless we're careful in how we treat this place, these important links to the past will pass into oblivion. Please join us as Native American elders explain their tribe's views of the importance of preserving these fragile resources.
We connect to this place. Vandalism and other means of destroying actually destroys that construction or that connection. And that's why I think it's important that we preserve these sites. Not only for me, but for the next generation and the next generation. I cannot accept the fact that we are vanishing as indigenous people. We are Native Americans. As long as the language remains and the color of my skin. As long as we know that we have Indian blood, the importance of this place is going to be there.
The inscriptions and paintings at the White Mountain Petroglyphs are inscribed into soft sandstone, which is easy to damage. Rock art should not be touched or highlighted with chalk or other colorations. To some, this place is a church, to others a place of healing, and to still others a place to stand closer to their ancestors.
It's important because it's history for us, This is our history. It tells, that our people's been in this area, and it's something that our young people should be able to see and enjoy.
When visiting White Mountain Petroglyphs and places like it, avoid touching the panels. The fragile stone can easily crumble under the gentlest of touches, and oils from the skin can affect the stone. A simple, careless act can rob all future generations from being able to experience such places. Defacement of the panels can result in fines and even prison sentences under the Archaeological Resources Protection Act.
That's history, That's where the Indians were years ago, and it's kind of a sacred, They spend some time here writing stuff, and I think that needs to be preserved.
What we have here is part of a history or a storytelling of people, my people, not the Arapaho, but the Indian.
Preservation of this important place begins with the commitment of each visitor to leave this place as they found it. Please do not litter, chalk the images, or add your own graffiti. Through the years, unthinking visitors have burned, shot, hammered, and modified many of the panels here. Once, a visitor climbing on the rock faces fell, and in trying to stop her fall, she reached out and tore an entire panel from the cliff face. This same panel had been showcased in a preservation poster years earlier. The remnants of the broken panel were gathered up and moved to a museum.
To me, it's someplace that my people have been, and it's significant to me in a lot of respects, in the respect that, this is my native culture, and I respect what they did, what they're writing up here, and then when I come up here, I try to, see what they're talking about, or try to interpret what they're talking about, or what they mean, by these, their rock art.
When I come to this place by myself, I will do a ritual offering, either down there, or I will come up here, and then I'll make my offering. It's to the artist, it's to that person, it's to that group of people that were here. And that's why I do that. Say, this is my gift to you.
I hope you enjoyed your tour of the White Mountain Petroglyphs. As you have learned, these carvings are an important and fragile resource. Please respect this special place and leave it as you found it.
With your help, the White Mountain Petroglyphs will remain a special place for decades to come.